Welcome everyone. We have another mobility series coming up. We have 3 exercises we're going to show you, and we're going to work on extension, flexion, and rotation for the thoracic spine. And with me today I have Claire, who's going to be our role model for these movements. Now, Claire, you can turn around. We're just going to show where the thoracic spine is. The thoracic spine starts, go gangster, starts somewhere where the ribs start and ends at the neck. Okay? And why mobilization for the thoracic spine is important is because it translates into all the overhead movements that we're doing. So if you're stiff in the thoracic spine, it will get harder to do overhead position, or even to do a push-up is going to start to get hard, or pushing, right? Pushing or pulling. So all those movements are limited from a stiff thoracic spine. So we're going to start with the extension. So I want Claire to lay down on the ball. And if you don't have a ball, you can use your football or something to lay down on. And yeah, extend the arms and try to extend the legs. And in this position, you can try to breathe all the way in, and then all the way out. And try not to protect. If you feel like you're freaking out, it's okay, go slow. Otherwise, we want to see like the entire rib cage really getting to extension. And we're now not only mobilizing the thoracic spine, but we're also mobilizing all the muscles that are inside, between all the ribs. And those are pretty many. And also, of course, the abdominal muscles. Okay, great. Now, when you sit up from that one, you might start to feel a bit lightheaded and so on, but no worries, nothing's going to happen. We tend to be very good at sitting like this at the desk and so on, so it's very good to get some exposure in that extension. Now, the second one is going to be the flexion of the spine, and same thing here. If we don't have capacity to do flexion in the spine, we also limit ourselves in our reach to go forward or go to side. So we're going to go down on all 4. And same thing here. We're going to try to raise up and do a big bowl. And in this position, try to breathe in 4 to 5 times and really expand the entire rib cage, and then all the way out. But always staying in that position, and then exactly. So stay in that position. Yeah, go up. Yeah, and you breathe in this position all the way in, all the way out, without losing that position. And then after doing that a couple of times, you can let go of the tension and go into full extension and try to do the same thing 4 or 5 times, so full way in, breathing, all the way out of exhalation. Good, thank you. Now we're going to work on the third plane, which is going to be the rotation of the spine. And we do a lot of rotations in our daily life, but it's not always that we actually go to those corners of our mobility and range of motion. So we're going to combine some rotation in the upper body with also a lunge. So we start to work on also the hip flexors and using the squat archetype a bit. So Claire's going to do a big lunge, and she's going to reach out to the side. So let's show them. She's going to try to reach out as far as she can in this direction. Then she comes back up, And she does, yeah. It's not for speed, so you try to control the movement. Same leg, and you reach in the other direction. Yeah. Same leg, and then in the other direction. And she really tries to reach out as far as she can without losing balance, and then she goes up again. And you can do this, 10, 20 times per leg. And you try to do 10 in one direction, 10 in the other direction, then you can shift legs. And suddenly you've exposed your spine to much more rotation in a controlled environment that most people never get to do on a daily basis. So try those ones out, and let us know how it went.